Hi everyone, CeeChronicles here. Thank you very much for joining me today. Welcome to my channel. My content is mostly fragrance review videos, lifestyle videos, fashion, and much more. So if it sounds like something you're interested in and you're here as a visitor, or there's something that's brought you to this channel, please do consider subscribing. I'd appreciate you doing that. As you know, I'd appreciate, every time I see that number going up, I really get elated from the bottom of my heart. Okay, and to my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you as always. I appreciate you for always supporting this channel. What I'm going to be doing today is a review video for this fragrance. This is Splendor by Elizabeth Arden. However, before I get into that, if you've been watching my videos for the month of October, you know that I have dedicated my pink bottles. What I did is I, got my rotation tray and I put all my pink bottles there so that I use them for the month of October. We were talking about using fragrances before. Remember, if you watched my Middle Eastern fragrance collection, I was talking about being a collector and using your fragrances at the same time. So I dedicated my pink fragrances to wear them, especially for the month of October, because October happens to be Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So let's get the word out there. Go and get screened for breast cancer. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Just remind them. I know there's pink ribbons everywhere, but sometimes, we get so much involved in our lives and our work and all that, and we don't get to do that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Get screened for breast cancer. Check it on yourself as well. It doesn't have to be done in October as well. Just do a random check on yourself. If you feel any anomaly, a lump or anything like that, some discomfort in your breast area, do get checked, because breast cancer is top 5 killer cancers in the world. So yeah, this is my fragrance of the day for that. Again, I said in my last video, in Australia, it's actually Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. So I'm not sure whether they're running them concurrently. So to my Australian audience, I haven't forgotten you. Please do go and get checked for ovarian cancer. I had a friend come to me here. Her name, Amanda Nellis. She's the one who told me that in Australia, it's actually Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month and the color there is teal. I don't have any teal fragrance. I would have shown you if I had. Now, let's get straight into this, okay? This is Splendor by Elizabeth Arden. This is the packaging. This is one of the big ones. This comes in 125 mils, okay? And I'm going to spray it on this piece of paper, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts. Okay, that is the atomizer. I know it's quite wasteful what I'm doing, but I like this fragrance, so I don't mind it scenting my closet. Okay, this is like an office safe, inexpensive fragrance before I even talk about the notes, okay? However, the notes are hyacinth, some wisteria, freesia, peony, some sweet pea. This has a ton of notes, guys. It's got some apple, bergamot, some pineapple there, and then in the mid, it's got some lily of the valley, jasmine, magnolia, tea rose. I don't know, maybe it's because they were so transparent they had to say everything. I don't know, because the notes are a ton, okay? It's got some rose as well, some orchids, some poppy, musk, sandalwood. And then in the base, it's got, the sandalwood is actually in the base. And then it's got some cedar again in the base, some dark woods, Brazilian rosewood, and some amber. So that's a note composition. However, to summarize that, this is a white floral that is fresh and spicy with a tad bit of greenness plus some rose. Okay, so that is what to expect on this fragrance, in case you were wondering, or you want to buy it, or you already have it. This is like a nostalgic kind of fragrance to me. This is why I have backups of it. I have backups of it mostly because it's affordable. This you'd get under £15, and it's got like a nostalgic feel. It just takes me to the years where we were using Amarige, the vintage vibes. If you remember Amarige, if you remember organza, Poem, white linen, those kind of fragrances. This is when this, became popular, because this is a 1998 composition. So this is older than some of, people watching here, okay? So this is like a spring floral fragrance, which is very warm and comforting. Right, it's a great mixture of apple and pineapple, and the florals, especially, the velvet feel from the hyacinth. There's something in here that feels a bit velvety. No, not velvet. It actually feels waxy, okay? So it's got that velvety feel, but I think the hyacinth makes it a bit waxy, okay? If you've used this fragrance, you know that it's got like a waxy thing that goes on in the background, okay? A bit of some spiciness, I guess, from the wisteria. The white florals in the mid are not so piercing. So, it's rather a clean fragrance, a really gentle, subtle soap feel, almost always getting overshadowed by the apple and the pineapple. So it kind of becomes like more of an apple pineapple affair than it is a white floral, in as much as there's so many white florals in here. It's mostly the apple and the pineapple that seems to be, you know, doing like a peekaboo kind of thing. Every time you're wearing it, there's that thing coming up that, you know, the wafts of it are mostly pineapple and apple, and then it goes away. So it does like a, you know, like a, it kind of plays like a hide and seek on you, okay? There's tons of woods listed here, but to me they do nothing. So don't worry about the woods that they've listed in here. They're hard. I can hardly detect any woods, but they are listed, so I've got to mention that. Okay, and then the poppy note, I think, gives it this mysterious allure. So there's something in here that feels also a bit mysterious. However, it is like a really warm, cuddly fragrance, something that you'd go to even if you had like a flu, or you're going to a crowd, or you're going to the office, or you work in a hospital. It's that sort of fragrance, even like a wedding fragrance. If you want an inoffensive wedding fragrance, something that's just going to umbrella you in this pretty feminineness, you get that from this, okay? So it's definitely, to cut the long story, it's spring in a bottle. Okay, so this is what I can just say. If spring was wrapped up as a perfume, this is what it would be. Less of the florals, in as much as it is a white floral, less of the florals coming through, and just mostly, you know, this pineapple apple affair with some freshness. Something feels there like clean laundry. Okay. Yeah, so really non-offensive. Okay, so all these tons of notes, like I said, I think maybe it's Elizabeth Arden's being Arden being transparent about exactly what they did here. However, I feel with this fragrance, if they put less notes, I'd still be okay with it, because all these tons, you know, I was looking at these notes and I think all these tons of notes only to arrive at a profile which is just only pineapple, apple, and some faint florals, really. But yeah, that's good. It shows the amount of work that's, you know, that goes into the creation of a fragrance. There is tons and tons of notes here, but the long story short is that this becomes a pineapple, apple, faint white florals affair, which is like a clean as well, almost slightly aquatic, slightly clean, slightly reminding you of fresh laundry kind of thing. Okay, and the lasting power is about 5 hours on this. This is one that you may need to reapply, or you may have to overspray for you to really enjoy it. This is one that you can even wear in bed. This is really non-offensive, like I said, and it's also signature scent worthy. So yeah, that is what I had to say about Splendor by Elizabeth Arden. I have this in, you know, backups as well, because it's just it goes for a steal, guys, and it's just one of those fragrances that if I don't want a fragrance to take over my life, I just wear this. But you can be smelt, don't get it twisted. It does have like some sillage, but it's not like monstrous. It's just like that nice pretty aura or smell or scent that will just umbrella you. So that is what I had to say about Splendor by Elizabeth Arden. And as if that's not enough, it comes in a 125 ml, in case you can see that. I hope you found this review useful. Do consider subscribing if you haven't already. Like, comment, and share this video. Turn on post notifications if you haven't already. And remember, guys, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.